Hi everybody, this is David from Bunkie Life, and I'm going to show you today how to insulate your Bunkie roof. I'm actually on the roof right now of Bunkie 1.0, my very first Bunkie, and when I built it I just kind of put this crappy black kind of ice and water shield stuff. It was okay, you know, it did the trick for the first little bit, but it's time to put on a proper metal roof, and when I do that I thought why not insulate it as I do. So my plan is I'm going to build an insulation sandwich. So the bottom is going to be my existing black kind of shingly crappy stuff, and then 2 layers of insulation, and that's this insulation right here, and then the metal roof will sit on top. And so I'll be documenting the process, but right now I've kind of got started. You see over here I've got, these are 2x4s going to the bottom, and I'm going to chop them off, and then I've put 1 layer of insulation in between them. And then my plan is next I'm going to go crosswise with another set of 2x4s, and that's what I'm going to screw the roof into. And the cool thing about this particular foam, it was cheap, it's styrofoam, and it's exactly 1.5 inches thick, which is the same as the 2x4. So it, as you can see, it kind of mounts very nicely, and is all straight and flush. So that's the plan, and I'll keep documenting as I go. Basically all I've done is I've screwed 2x4s into the roof with just the right amount of screw. If you're doing your bunkie, you have to make sure you do the math right. So you want to go into the 2x4 and into the roof, but not through the roof. So in my case, it's a 2-inch screw, because 1.5 inches for the wood, and then roughly 1/2 inch or so into the roof board should be good. So I'll keep you posted as we progress, but right now I've got 1 layer on the one side, and I'm going to do it on both sides, and then I'll show you the second layer. And I'm back up here on the roof. Let me show you what we've been up to. We've got a full layer of styrofoam with the screwed down 2x4s. One little tip that we found is, if you're screwing into the roof, put your foot on the board while you're screwing it, so that when it screws in nice and tight. That was one thing we learned. And then our next step is we're going to add cross pieces. Zach here is working on that, so we're going to add cross pieces and put another layer of foam in between there. So we'll have basically 2 layers of foam. And then we'll put the metal roof on top of that. Now I think the Vic West roof that we bought needs about 2-foot spacing, so we've got every 2 feet we've got this one. This one here we didn't worry too much about. It was just I just took this spacing that was already predefined by the thickness or the width of the styrofoam. So if you can see that okay, that's what we're working on now. Second layer pretty much done. Look here, we've got 2x4s going this way now, so horizontally. That's where our roof is going to screw into. And I put another layer of styrofoam. So I've got 2 layers of styrofoam. That's roughly 3 inches of styrofoam, and that should add a lot of insulation value. And then I've actually started the first 2 pieces of roof right here. So I'm just screwing them using these special screws with a gasket on them. Let me show you one. They screw right through the roof, right into the last row of boards that are going horizontally right here. So here's a screw to see it. It's a hex screw with a little rubber washer on it, and it goes down on top of the roof, and then the rubber gasket prevents any water from getting in. It's a pretty good system. And they come with your roof generally when you order a roof. If you order a Vic West roof, they'll give you these screws with it, and you can even match the color to the roof. Alright, so I'm just kind of wrapping up the roof here. I don't have the cap on yet. That's going to go across the top of the whole structure. But I'm just kind of screwing down. And if you can see here, I'm just screwing down right along this line here. And I'm hitting every single top of the ridge, which is the best place to screw because it's a high point. And basically I'm just down to my last piece here. Now you could cut a piece to just finish this nice little end. I'm going to see if I can make it overlap. So I bought an extra piece, so I don't need to cut. I'm just going to overlap it here and see if I can make it work.